Hi guys, it's Liz here, and I am back with another daily dose of guidance. So, as usual, my intention is to start with the energy oracle cards to receive our message of guidance for today that will serve our highest good. We have Misty and Luna off to the side here. You may very well see them pop up. They've just had a snack, so they might be feeling nappy. We'll see. So we are tapping into that divine wisdom, though, to see what guidance wants to come through for today. Just close my eyes just for a moment and see if anything wants to come through psychically. Or see if I feel an intuitive guidance, if you will, of when to stop shuffling if cards don't want to just pop up on their own. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Okay. So the first card that's coming up here is contract. Okay. And this really feels like this has always felt like a very strong like Libra card to me, so very much, about balance and fairness, justice, right? Because we got the contracts and those scales. Okay. So let's see what more wants to come through with this contract card. Okay. Now, sometimes it feels more like a soul contract type of energy to me, but we'll see what wants to come through. This may be something a little different, but typically the contract card for me personally feels very much like a karma type of card, or just a soul contract. The reason, or one of the reasons why we chose to incarnate into this life. Okay, so but we'll see. It might be a different type of contract. Okay, maybe like a soulmate contract. I don't know, or like a literal like legal contract, right? Typically we don't go that way in the guidance ones. If it's more predictive, I might say it's more like legal type of contracts, but in guidance I typically lean more towards a different type of of contract. So we'll see. I guess it's more like a spiritual type of contract, but let's see what cards want to come up. See if we can get a little more clarity, a little more specific, okay, on what this contract card is speaking into. Here we go. Oh, we got a couple here. Okay. So that want to come up. Okay, so this is interesting. So we have strategy, again, in reverse. Okay, so that means our current strategy that we've been using, whether it was a conscious strategy or not, is not working out for us, right? When strategy is in reverse, it typically means we either A, didn't have a strategy, or B, the strategy we had in place isn't really working out the way we thought it would, okay? So we'll put strategy off here, but then we also have door to personal healing. I think, what is it? Door to personal healing and happiness. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to continue to shuffle here, but I'm going to tap into these real quick to see. So I kind of feel like, just based off of these cards so far, that maybe the strategy we had in place isn't working out for us, but it's for our highest good. I feel like this is more of a either like a call to pivot what we're doing. Okay, doesn't mean that the strategy, just because the strategy didn't work out the way we thought it would, that we failed and we should give up. Okay, it just means pivot, right? It just means, okay, well, let's look at what worked and what didn't, and then pivot, right? So that we can still use what worked, and then we learn from what didn't, okay, to make it work for us. Okay, so that can be the case. But I'm also feeling like this might be a little more go with the flow type of energy. Okay, that's going to be a little more, like to be a little less rigid. Okay, that's what I kind of feel like, that if you had a strategy in place, that maybe it's going to be to your benefit to bend, okay, and to be that less rigid with your strategy, okay? And that's really going to bring you more of that healing and happiness, okay? So if it's something, so if this contract is more of like a soul type of contract, here we go. Okay. So if this, I'll show you the card in a moment, but if this contract is more of a soul contract, that, and more like, looking, I guess if you want, you could say, look at your North Node, okay, that's going to let you kind of know, give you an idea of what you incarnated into this life to do, right? It's like a life purpose type of energy, okay? So you may have looked at your North Node and said, okay, this is what I came to do, and that's, and that's it, right? Let's get that strategy set up. This is what we're doing, and it's just like tunnel vision, right? But it looks like to me that that may not be bringing you a whole lot of happiness. And so to sort of allow life to just kind of happen a little bit more, right? Just to be a little more go with the flow, might be what's going to serve you a little bit more. Okay, now we do also have woman holding a coin in reverse. Okay, now this woman holding a coin to me is very, now I spoke about contract feeling very like Libra type of energy, right? Okay, oh, ding ding. Okay, so the Libra energy may be your North Node, okay? This may have something to do with you. That Libra energy may have something to do. It may either be your North Node or just be very, you may have a lot of Libra in your birth chart, okay? Now, I will also say, and I'll show you it upright, woman holding a coin, okay? She feels somewhat, I'm getting sort of a Taurus energy from her, okay? In the sense that they really like, well, they like to collect things for one thing, but they really value comfort. It's a big thing. They really like to, Taurus really loves comfort. They love commitment. They love, like I said, to collect things, but typically like things that they view as sort of like lavish or, beautiful. Okay, so for some, like Kendall Ray, for example, she's a Taurus, and she really likes to collect crystals, stones and crystals, and I think she's started to go with some plants, but mostly she has shared with her YouTube audience that she loves to collect crystals because she just thinks they're so beautiful, and that's like her lavish thing, right? And she'll buy like really, some little pretty ones, or she'll even invest in some larger crystals, just because for her that's like a beautiful lavish thing for her that she really enjoys. Okay, Taurus also really doesn't like to, they're not impulsive, typically speaking. Taurus is not impulsive. They really like to, they don't like change. They certainly don't like sudden change, but they're very like, I want to be in my little comfort zone, right? And I don't like to be impulsive, really. I want to plan things out, and, it brings them comfort, right? To have a plan, if you will. And so this is really what this energy is giving me right now, is like a Taurus type of energy. But now, because it's in reverse, I would say this Taurus, okay, so there's two things. So Taurus, again, may be a North Node, or just in your birth chart, like a lot in your birth chart, or it could be your Sun, Moon, or Rising. Same with Libra, it could be your Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so now with this being in reverse, the Taurus energy being in reverse, this again could speak to the whole strategy being in reverse, which is being too rigid, okay, sticking too much with the plan, and just, so I feel like that's kind of that energy that's coming through right now, is really this guidance. What I'm feeling right now is that the energy here is that you may be, again, just being a little too rigid, just a little too tunnel vision, okay? and you know, feeling very uncomfortable with either your plans not working out the way you thought they would, or the idea of being impulsive, or, you know, just sudden change. We had that a few days ago. There was that energy of just like sudden, you know, it just feels like your world is just falling down around you, right? It's just very sudden, drastic change, okay? And Taurus does not do well with that kind of energy. They don't like a little bit of change, much less drastic change that it feels like it's out of their control. Taurus does not like to feel out of control, okay? So that's kind of what I'm feeling like right now, is that you may be having that sort of energy of just like feeling out of control and just feeling very rigid. You may be trying to control, like be overly controlling in certain areas of your life in order to have that sense of comfort, okay? But what I'm feeling like the energy here is saying that if you just allow yourself to kind of let go a little bit, just be a little more, just bend a little bit, and a little more, tap into a little more of that go with the flow type of energy, okay? Like just like unclench a little bit, okay? This is what's going to help you in that door to healing and that personal healing and happiness energy, okay? And I feel like that's also going to speak into this contract, the soul contract type of card, okay? Let's see. If anything else, let me see if anything else wants to come through. Okay, so some ways that can maybe help you just kind of unclench a little bit, okay, is to, let's see, so it's a lot of, so it's, you could have some journaling, some meditation, tapping into that yoga, let's see, maybe holding on to some kind of, using some kind of affirmation or mantra, like, I choose to go with the flow, something to that degree. Let's see, what else? Maybe something like, I can handle whatever comes up. Okay, like something that's going to really resonate and speak to you, though, okay? Just really tapping into, I guess the energy here is really allowing yourself to tap into the energy of acceptance, okay? Just and surrender, okay? So that's what I'm really talking to when speaking into when I say utilizing something like meditation or yoga, okay? Tapping into those energies of just coming into, and it's a conscious intention of just, and again, this could just be, you could utilize a mantra or affirmation, something to that degree of, I surrender, I accept what is, okay? It's that type of energy of surrender, and I accept what is, okay? I accept, I surrender, okay? Let's see what else. Here's Luna. Hi, Luna. You can see her a little bit. Say hi, Luna. Hi. Give me a stink eye for some reason. Okay, so yeah, so that is, I feel like, so I will say, so that is our guidance for today, is to tap into that energy of go with the flow, let's bend, let's surrender, let's accept, okay? Now, if this is something that you need a little more help on than what I've just given you, okay, so you can, I am a spiritual life coach, advanced angel therapist, and Reiki master, so if that is something that you feel like you need to, you know, if you want to reach out, okay, DM me or email me at spirituallycharged@gmail.com, and we can set up a call and go from there, okay? Don't start. I'm wrapping up. Don't take your loud, disgusting bath now. Yeah, thank you. You can do it after. She's nasty. She's so nasty. Alright, so that is our guidance for today. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Dose of Guidance.